class.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure how exciting I can make this, so anything that I lack as far as a lesson, that's why I wore this shirt. It's very exciting looking, so if anything, look at my shirt. I want to talk with you guys about an anticipation guide, and we're going to be doing this before we get into our reading. So I'm going to start with a question. I want your full participation in this. Alright. We have a statement. It's okay to break the law if it helps you or someone you love. I'd like each of you to just come up here and tally on which side you agree with. Don't crowd all up here at once, class. There's so many of you.
It's just yes or no.
Just yes or no. Okay, great. We have a yes and a no. So, I'd like to just have a very quick discussion. Why would you say yes?
I would say yes because I think there are times where obviously I'm not like condoning going out and breaking like all these laws. Murdering people I don't think necessarily is the best thing all the time. But I think there are times where the laws are there to protect you, and sometimes the protection isn't offered by that law, and you have to kind of go around it a little bit.
Alright, okay. And you said no. Why is that?
Well, if my dear friend's boss is really horrible to her, and he fires her or something, and I burn down his house, maybe that helps her in some way. I don't. Just because it helps someone doesn't mean it's good for everyone, or
Okay.
for society, or that you should do it.
Cool, yeah, alright. I would say that both of you have valid points. On the one hand, it's as if it might help you, it just kind of depends on the law, like you said. Like, obviously, murdering or, grand larceny or something like that might not be really helping anyone except your own greed. But it could come into play where that might truly help someone. And on the other hand, some things that you might do which could help one person might be a disfavor to everyone else involved.
Yeah.
So by asking this question, it kind of sets the stage for the reading that we're going to be doing. And I have these anticipation guides. We don't have to go over them right now. Everyone in class will get one. I'm glad I made enough copies. And they come with 7 questions that really present conflicts, possible themes, and elements of the story that we are going to be reading. So, really fast, if you have pencils, I just want you to put on the side, before reading, yes or no. So, for example, the first question, it is better to kill than be killed. Obviously, these are kind of controversial questions, so they shouldn't be easy. They do require a little bit of your time and thought. And as you notice on the paper, at the end of the reading, you'll re-answer the questions, and it could be that your opinions won't change, or they might change completely flip side. Okay, I'm just going to put you on the spot. What did you answer for number 3?
For number 3, I answered no.
No. The question is, if you're going to be a good citizen, then you should always do what your government expects. No.
No, I sound like a rebel. I'm really not. But
What did you say?
I said no as well.
All right, and let's discuss that. Why would you choose no? I'll start with you.
Well, I was kind of torn with this one because the government, I mean, if you're talking here in America, the government is the people. And generally, hopefully, the majority of the population is choosing things that are good, but I don't know. That was not a good answer. I just was giving you my thoughts.
No, that's fine. How about you?
But I think a good citizen is somebody who really is trying to care for the people and not for the government themselves. You know?
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense with what I just said, but I don't know.
How about you?
Because if the government tells you to turn in your Jewish neighbors to be burned or something, then you could do it, and they might call you a good citizen, but I don't think that you would actually be one, because a citizen is concerned with the good of...
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking.
Thank you for using that example, a historical example that kind of can be compared to whatever happens in the book. And in this case, the Holocaust. A lot of it depends on what is the government asking you to do. So for the book that we will be reading, if you haven't guessed, is The Hunger Games. And we're going to be answering these questions as we go through reading it. So the purpose of this anticipation guide is kind of get us all on the same page mentally. Like, where are we going to be going with this? What kind of things can we be looking forward to as we read this text? And at the end, when we're all done reading, we'll go over this again, but we will answer these questions from the perspective of one of the characters in the book. And hopefully that will provide a very enriching discussion as a class. So, other than that, that's the lesson. That's the anticipation guide. So, thank you. All right.
Okay.